Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Trey Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Pitch on the way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base. In is Joey Votto now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Here's the 0-1. And now the runner's trying for third. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy, you don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Chopped at the plate, and he can't field it cleanly. But he's able to stay with it nicely and get his man for the first out.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Mark Trumbo. One run in and one gone so far this inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding in, Justin Bour. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And signals crossed that time. So he'll step off and try again. Two out, nobody on. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's Gallardo now with the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Schoop. Batting. Average for him on the season.
Jonathan Schoop.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Zunino sprinting after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half. The first. Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've Safeco Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Baltimore Orioles and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Now a swing and a fly ball. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. In is Joey Votto now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Joey Votto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. On the ground up the middle. Segura gets down on the ground. Great play. In time. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder Gerard.
Ripped on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
So striding forward now, Ben Gamel. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. High in the air out to center field. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Into the box now, Justin Bour. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Designated hitter, Justin Bour.
A changeup over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. So digging in now, Jonathan Schoop. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Segura fields it cleanly. One there. On to Alonso. It's a double play. Here's Chris Davis now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Grounded softly to the right. Votto is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Gene Segura standing in. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So striding in, Adam Jones. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Adam Jones.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. 3-1, here it is. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, Wellington Castillo. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And that's in there for strike 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Jones rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Dyson's there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. On the ground to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Riding in once again, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 2.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Hard hit to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Mark Trumbo. Now, and down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Martin is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, number 3, Mike.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. you probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's Leonis Martin. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So stepping in, Gerard Dyson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a liner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Backhanded. Throw goes over to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Gamble. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now the double steal is on here. Slapped hard the opposite way. Mancini is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Now a throw to second, and it turns in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Justin Bour.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And he is out on the tag. Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit back up. Oh, and that's off the second base bag. Segura has it, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Davis waits on the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting number 10.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is striding in. Nelson Cruz. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And he set down 1 away. Now batting, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Grounded, foul. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And that misses. 2-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Wellington Castillo.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there. Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, but he is in there. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hahn couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Joey Votto now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed. Digging in, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Third baseman, Kyle.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. To second. Scope is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
On the move is Trumbo. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Justin
Leading off
Bohr.
for Baltimore,
He's 0 for 1 thus
designated
far.
hitter, Justin Bohr.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Davis.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble going back on it. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. And Gallardo's pitch count an even 70 after that last offering. Popped up. And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Leonis Martin. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Zach Britton is going to get the call in something of a surprising move here as they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Working for the punch out and the offering. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Mancini has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Darren O'Day takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Dyson is on his way home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This guy's really making a nice adjustment, Matt. Look, that's the same pitch he threw 0-1, and he chased it. And right there, 0-2, he laid off it. Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in and looking for more, Wellington Castillo. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hisashi Iwakuma. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Gene Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here now is Mike Zunino. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swings through the slider there.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Joey Votto. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Number 23, Joey Votto.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Here's Mark Trumbo now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Low with the splitter, ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-1.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The batter.
At the plate, Justin Bohr. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
The 1-1 pitch. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. In to score the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-3 game. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Drilled down the line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Bohr rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Here's Chris Davis now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. In to score the runner from second. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Now with the plate.
Up next for the Orioles, catcher Wellington Castillo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. Dyson moving in. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 9-3 game now.
The batter, number 7.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. In is Joey Votto now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Coming to the plate now, Leonis Martin. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This is popped up. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Dyson.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he misses 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Vidal Nunez.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Digging in now, Mark Trumbo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Skied into very shallow right. Martin is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So striding in, Justin Bour. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 1-0. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. Here he comes on 2-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Gamble. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Jonathan Schoop. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So Chris Davis will get a chance here in the inning following that base hit. At the plate, Chris Davis. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to. Here's Yonder Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Trumbo. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Now at the plate, Gene Segura. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Oh, he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Number 3, Mike Zunino.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the 9th is still alive after the 2-out success. Stepping up to the plate, Leonis Martin. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Swing and a line drive on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. The Knights paid attendance at Safeco Field, 47,116. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.